What's up, guys? My name is Bravo, and welcome to a rant video. This is gonna be about Xenoblade 3. And Xenoblade 3, this game is coming out in July, which is 2 months from now. And what this video is that I'm gonna be explaining everything we know of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 so far. Some stuff is going to be changing because there'll probably be another trailer. We just don't know like when, or we'll just have to wait until the full game has been released. So yeah, there has been two trailers and I found them. We're going to be going over these trailers little by little to piece together everything that we know of the game so far. And there's going to be a lot of stuff. We're going to be knowing a few things which involves like what could possibly happen in the story, the combat system, what's new, what's not. Like we're going to be piecing together some stuff on what we should look forward to in this game. I'm also going to be having a Xenoblade Chronicles playthrough soon. It's going to be on Xenoblade 2. So I'll be like getting to work on that. I plan on starting this playthrough this month. So hopefully that will probably be my next upload. Or if not, it will definitely be happening this week. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff. I also want to explain so much stuff. I cannot wait for this game to come out. Once I finish the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 playthrough, I will definitely start the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 one as soon as I can. And there's also going to be some other games. I don't even know. I was heard that I was told that new Nintendo Switch Sports game came out. I want to upload that. I don't know how I'm gonna, because I might have to change my setup if I'm gonna record that game. But enough of all that. We're here to talk about Xenoblade 3. So without further ado, if you guys like to see Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and like to know more, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated. Make sure the notification bell is turned on so you guys don't miss out on the latest uploads I post. That being said, let's hop right in. So Xenoblade 3, like I said, I have the two trailers right here. We're going to start off with the very first one, which was the announcement trailer, where it covers heavily, well, it doesn't cover, but it mostly talks about the story of the game. So we don't know like most stuff, but they did explain like a teeny bit of the story, along like showing us some new areas, some brand new characters which look really cool in my opinion. So I'm not gonna like watch the whole, like there's gonna be times where I pause so I can like try my best to explain, because I do play Xenoblade Chronicles. I've been a fan of that game, like I would say since like I would say 6 to 7 years now. So yeah, do like the game. I should explain a good amount of stuff. So just if I do mess up or probably forgot some lore of the old games, just bear with me. And yeah, let's get started. So the trailer starts with this guy here. He's playing a flute, and I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw this trailer, and I know most people did too, when they first saw this trailer, they thought this was like a new Fire Emblem game. I thought this was a new Fire Emblem game, but there is another Fire Emblem Warriors game. We're not talking about that, but yeah. So yeah, the whole trailer starts off with this guy. He's playing a flute here, and you hear a voice. So yeah, it starts off with this guy. He's playing a flute, and then out of nowhere, you can see how it transitions to a war right here, where you see like people with swords. There's like a lot of weaponry. There's like this gigantic Titan robot here, this mech. I don't know if it's being controlled by someone in there or it's just a robot that was just made, but we're gonna have to see. We're gonna see. So yeah, what the guy said, because I honestly don't know who's doing this narrating. I don't know if it's a previous main character or if it's the new one or if it's just the narrator. So yeah, back to that. He said that the Titan's name, well, I think that was the Titan's name. He called it Ionios. How do you say? Okay, Ionios. That's the, what am I pressing? That's the name of the Titan right here. I feel like this Titan could probably play a big role in the game's story, or is just there just to have a dramatic effect. I'm not sure. So okay, so it looks like these two. So it looks like those two, they know each other, and I'm still I'm still onto this part. I honestly thought she cut his neck or something, or he was bleeding somewhere, but it was just a piece of his clothes that got ripped off. That's what people were saying. So I'm just gonna go back and let me go back. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back here. It looks like these two was fighting. I don't know the full reason to why, but it looked like that they were allies once, and something must have happened in the story where everything just went haywire. There's like fire all over the place. The area that they're in is just in complete ruin because of the war, like some type of civil war type thing, and they're fighting each other. We don't know why they're fighting each other, but he's wondering why she is joining the enemy. So yeah, as he said, I don't know if I don't know if I'll get in trouble for putting the captions. Oh, okay, so okay. I honestly did not want to spoil myself with the name, so I'm definitely gonna take that out. So yeah, they're fighting each other, and two other people showed up. We see a guy with he has like this. Oh, is that, yeah, that has, yeah, it's like, it looks like a shield and a sword at the same time. And after that, you see this person. Yeah, I think, that's definitely a girl. She shows up and she has like this hammer that was trying to attack the other guy with the sword. So it's like so it looks like all four of them were like allies and they try to fight each other. We don't know the full story yet, but something must have happened in the story for them to end up like departing. Like they must have parted ways. Something must have happened. We will not know until the full game has been released, but this is just everything we know so far. So it looks like she said that so what she said looked like she predicted that this whole civil war between them would happen. And yeah, like, okay. And yeah, he's playing the flute again, but she's also joining him, so they're both playing the flute at the same time. What does the flute mean though? Like, what is the flute supposed to represent in this game? Okay, so we see another person here. And for people who's like confused with like what's the race of the Xenoblade universe, there's humans, which is humans. There's humans, there's machinas. What machinas are a type of like, they're like a race of people from Xenoblade 1. Like if I could go back here, let me find it. If I could go back here, this guy that had the shield, he's gray. That's what the machina looked like in Xenoblade 1. They were gray, so it looks like he has to be a machina as well. This girl, the one that had like those two ring blades, she is a Gormani. A Gormani is a race from Xenoblade 2. They're like cat-like people. She's one of them. So yeah, so far we have a human, a machina, and a Gormani. This one, I'm guessing she's human as well, or not. Like I see, there's like some aura on her arms. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she is, to be honest. Or she could actually be a blade from Xenoblade 2. Who knows? Alright, so going back to here. Now, this one over here, she is a Hyantia, and Hyantias were introduced in Xenoblade 1. They're like the ancient race of bird-like people. And from what she's saying, I'm sorry I'm going back, but I'm just trying to piece everything here. Alright, so it looks like she's fighting this guy here. And she's upset because, again, with the Civil War stuff, and he doesn't even care about what's going to happen to all of his friends. So, like, her to just lash out that's just crazy. Like, I definitely look forward to see what's going to happen. So he said they're his few. Who's the person that he's talking? I don't know who he is talking about, but when he said they're his fuel, that must mean like there's a person that's going to be playing a drastic role in the game story. He's probably going to be the final boss. So yeah, they show us the landmarks of the game. You can see that some stuff has been fused together from Xenoblade 1 to Xenoblade 2. This is for people who actually played the games. So yeah, they're traveling. I like how they could like use the railings. That's cool. So yeah. Okay, so we saw Napons. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. So yeah, these two are Napons. They're erasing every single Xenoblade game out there known to man. And they're like these small puff balls, and they have like different types of appearances. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they actually look decent. A lot of people's been saying that these two has to resemble the two main characters of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Rex and Pyra. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out. Now this is the part. Okay, I don't know what that was, but this is the part where everyone was losing their minds, where everyone's speculating, and just for the rest of this video, this is gonna be for people who actually knows about the Xenoblade lore, because it's gonna like take a few. It will probably take like 30 more minutes trying to explain everything about the game. But yeah, overall, when people saw this trailer, everyone was losing their minds because this person, I'm calling it right now, she has to be Melia from Xenoblade 1. This has to be Melia because Hyentias, as they said in Xenoblade 1, they live long. Like they have like in the Xenoblade 1 game, they said that Melia was 88 years old and she's looking like a freaking teenager. I don't understand. So I'm guessing like she's probably much more older than that, and she's wearing this mask here. Now we see Melia, quote unquote, and then we see this person here, which has to be Nia, quote unquote. And yeah, it looks like these two are raging war against each other. They don't know each other and they're just fighting. I don't understand it. Or they're actually like some type of group that's just, I don't know what they're doing. But we're gonna have to find out. So yeah, after that they actually show us like the whole background. And this is a very awesome background that they did. So for what this is the background of the Mechonis sword on the left, and this is the Urian Titan on the right. Now, this is a theory I have. When in Xenoblade 1, how they had like the Mechonis, the Titan in the background, it was the place where Shulk had to go, and when he went there, his stuff changed for him. Like, his Monado changed, his whole view of who's the real enemy has changed. Like, a lot of stuff has changed with that character. In Xenoblade 2, Rex, he was changed completely once he fought one of the villains of Xenoblade 2, and Pyra changed to become Mithra. So, like, I feel like what these two parts of the background is going to represent is that since this game is, like, kind of fused, like, is like universes merged into one, that these two things, like the skeleton of the Urian Titan and the Mechonis sword, is going to play a drastic role in the change of the main character of these two main characters. Something is going to happen with those two that's going to change their view of the game and their character development. So I cannot wait for that. So that's enough of this trailer here. They just show us like the game, Xenoblade 3. Yep, that's cool. Now we're gonna go to the next one. Now this trailer, it reveals like the combat play along with the release date, and they also show us like some new characters as well. So we see this girl. Okay, that was weird. We see this girl over here, and she has, I don't know what she has. She has like odd eyes and red, like something's up with her. So you see that the two people, you see that the whole group, let me go back. The whole group that was fighting in that one trailer, you see how they're band together again, is going to play a role in the story where something happened where they separated and they're fighting each other. We your friend. Okay, so it looks like she must be an ally to the group as well. But that must explain why she has that one red eye. She must have gotten possessed, or she's being controlled by someone. Definitely. And keep in mind, I just saw that. I want people to know this too. You saw how in her point of view, how the whole group was shadows to her except for the Napans. Something There's something really sketchy about that. Like I don't know if anyone caught this, but that is something extremely sketchy. I'm also gonna be explaining this to a good friend of mine about this because we both talk about Xenoblade a lot. But notice how she sees them as shadows, like some type of ghost, and the Napons are there. They're not even affected by that. So something's up with that. They said to destroy Ouroboros. I'm guessing that was a Titan that we just saw. Yeah, I'm guessing now. Yep, that was a Titan. And that's see, he has the same red eye as that girl, so he must have been controlling her. And then that's when we get the battle where I was losing my mind. So in Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, it's kind of like you have like three characters per party, and you just have like some extra arts and I don't know, some extra blades. It all depends on the game you play. Now in Xenoblade 3, we have we have up to 7 people at once in a battle, and that is just so cool. So I'm gonna continue the video right here so we can see what they're doing. So it looks like we have the ability to dodge. Cause looking at what Noah did, it looks like we could dodge attacks. That's probably, yeah, that's definitely one of the bosses of the game. You see, and that's when they ended up doing that fusion thing. That didn't. So yeah, they do like some type of fusion, and that gauge must mean like the time you stay in that fusion. I'm not sure. My question is, can you have all three fusions in the battle at once? Cause looking at this shot, it looks like we can actually do that. Like you can have all three fusions at once in a battle. That actually looks really cool. I honestly can't wait for this game's release. You see that? You see, that's her. It has to be her. Now look at this. That was the part that I was completely clueless on, because you could do the fusion, and the main character here, he did something with the sword where it was like some type of sheath, and then he unsheathed the sword. It ended the red parts of the sword ended up going on his arm, like so. Oh my gosh, like that's so crazy. That has to be. That is wild. See, it looks like there's like 7 characters at once. You can even have like extra people. That is wild. So yeah, they changed a lot about the combat system, and it looks like there's gonna be a lot of enemies this whole group is gonna have to fight, and they're gonna be wild. So yeah, So to sum up everything, just by looking at these two trailers, is that I'm guessing there's gonna be like, I don't know the character roster, but I feel like there's gonna be at least 12 to 13 people. That's just a theory. But there's gonna be a lot of characters, and those characters are allies. There's gonna be allies. Something's gonna happen in the story for them to turn on each other. Then they're gonna have that civil war, like I said, and then everything's just gonna go haywire. There's gonna be a lot of enemies they're gonna have to fight. Their whole view of the world that they're in is gonna be completely changed just by looking at the background of the game. That's gonna play a drastic role in this game's storyline. And the combat system is just really awesome. They changed a lot. The chain attacks look so cool. New specials is awesome. The new fusing mechanic is just so crazy. I love it. So yeah, that's all I have to say about, actually, hold up. Just for people that also wants to see the release date as well, because they're going to show it. 7/29. So it comes out in July 29th. And that's on a Friday, huh? So yeah, now that's it. I'm going to end the video right here. This is everything that we know of the Xenoblade game that's coming out, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I cannot wait for this game. I'm super stoked for it. Really looking forward. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.